Okay, this week's review. Okay, an Alpha Dome review. Today I would like to rate... Today's episode is Alpha Dome. Let's review it. So the story starts where, again, warp speed and technology. They went to find this Alpha Dome, which is the very first dome. When to say, yeah, why do they call... I don't know what this park's name is, but I'm gonna presume it's in the city name Alpha. Really? Alpha. Like, you know, there's a lot of parks that have named after a country, but this one is just named Alpha. Is there a city named Alpha or something? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, they reach the city and then actually transport back in time to an early time. Pilgrims before Thanksgiving. This feels like that time of Thanksgiving. Anyways, I'm not gonna mention his name, but and actually have problems. And yeah, the backstory, they went to the time shack, and yeah, and after sending them back in, and then like even they had to face. Anyways, yeah, more character were. And skid. Let's see if you can copy them. We're trying to investigate. And they also found a robotic pig by jumping. And then they shot and then threw a pitchfork at the pig and exploded. Okay, like imagine if this pig exploded with pork chops and bacon. Yeah, pork chops and bacon. That would be the best idea I ever seen. Pork chops and bacon will explode out with that robotic pig. Yeah, the pig actually uses guns and everything. Like, yeah, imagine if this pig actually exploded bacon and pork chop it out of it. Like, imagine that. Anyways, then we get a backstory. Then after what happened, yeah, after they pushed them too much in the future, they turn into energy beings. Why is that the weirdest thing? I thought they were gonna send back to the normal timeline and just like... Well, they were just like that, but instead they turned into weird energy beings. Was there I probably up in the future had that energy being or something, or probably some random energy thing being just... Shoo! Boo! Shoo! Boo! Something like that. That's my best guess, okay? Yet again, it kind of feels odd when you had to talk about that weird thing. I imagine that the sun just comes to the earth to just change into energy-like beings. And yeah, they have a long, they live forever. That's my guess. Anyways, after a punishment, which oddly enough, well, in where the pilgrim and yeah, I forgot his name. No, not the one. It's that random guy feeds hay in him. I really want to oddly know. What's with the hay? Like, how do they have to feed hay into? Is it okay if people eat hay? It's kind of weird and odd. Like, it's more mainly for horses, but if someone tries it out, I will comment down below if you think you can eat hay. I hope you don't die or get diseases or something, I don't know. Anywho, it was a good episode. They liked concept of how the program was sent back in time days. Yeah, I don't know if these beings were just gonna destroy something. I don't see them looking like they're melting beings. It kind of feels like one of those guys. I forget that forget the DC character's name, but yeah. Next up, it's Morty and Because, yeah, you get the idea. It was kind of weird, and mostly talks on teleporting, and feels like almost using that cliche. That teleporting thing, you know, teleport, swapping body thing cliche, but at least it's good well by changing some of the things. I also wouldn't mention that, please, and yes, you. Hold on a sec, I do realize that someone's recording behind the background of my. And for those who wonder about the camera behind the background and the background that I'm showing at them. This camera for those who wonder about this camera that's basically in the background. Yeah, my mom is recording me for oddly enough reasons, just to do some things. And yes, he even took a naked picture of me once. And that was an embarrassing thing in my life. The reason why was just to protect the house and everything, just in case. Which I didn't recommend doing that, but yeah. Anyways, and yeah, the other thing is that they had to go ghosting. Well, yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, right, the story. The story is mostly where more Rigby were doing island sorting until one day I actually switched out Tails, which Rigby, and then must have missed out. A teleport engineer. And then messed up, and yeah, I wouldn't say too much of the plot, but yeah, and weirdest to say, how could they get good services on TV, in space? It's like, for example, it's like watching Adventure Time in the middle of the medieval times, or watch Steven Universe in the middle of space. Yeah, I run out of good jokes with a TV joke, so yeah. How do you get good Wi-Fi? Is there a separate channel or something? Yeah, imagining if anyone can watch everywhere, even in space, or in, yeah, you get the idea. That's all, and yeah, I'm thinking about reviewing the Terror Tales of the Park, or the final part, and I might think about reviewing it. I got the jokes ready, and I might have to shoot, and I have to check on what the jokes I can make with the planet thing and the cameo appearances. I just need to go get some work done. Which, for those, anyways, some guy named Neil. Yeah, oh, Neil Degree. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading out this guy's name. You kind of feel. Anyways, I'll go. Which, for those of you, anyways, let's get on with the. Anyways, instead, I'm just gonna review this. So yeah, anyways. I was already planning to think about reviewing this episode when Halloween happens, but I want to review. Well, it was already leaked, and I know. Oh, and I know it's already been leaked, and I would originally be thinking about reviewing this episode, but I was thinking about reviewing it like later. But anyway, I was gonna think about it was leaked, and I was thinking originally reviewing it on Halloween time. But since I got an opportunity, let's review it early. So yes. Anyway, so the story starts where they were dressed up as random costumes. Similarly, let's leave this. Let's review this episodes. So yeah, the only they were dressed up in random costumes once again. I just don't know if I can remember which costume is which. I didn't actually watch it a lot, and the only costume I know is Eileen's being Samus Aran from Metro Prime. which I actually watched the show. Yes, I watched. Which I watched. Yeah, I watched. Oh yeah, right now. Oh yeah, actually, which I never played, but I know. Oh, and me. Okay, yeah, you want to know this joke I come up with anyways. Here you go. Oh yeah, right. I'm gonna write in the script anyways. Let's see. I'm gonna say the joke anyways. May I remind you that Metroid is 30 years old and you forgot Metroid like the past few years and focus on Mega Man instead of Metroid. It's like focusing on your friend's birth, focusing on a very important VIP, going to an awesome party and forget your best friend's birthday. Sorry, I'm really good examples, but still. Yes, Samus error. Anyways, oh yeah, by the way, happy 30 years, Metro. Yeah, I forgot about you. Oh yeah, and happy 30 years to Lord. One second. Sorry, I think I got your one. Oh, happy 20 years to Raider, and happy B20. One sec. Oh yeah, and happy 20 years or 30 years. I forgot you, Mr. Duke Nukem. And now, yes. So yeah, let me explain the costumes that Benson, well, obviously, okay, anyways. So, for those of you wondering about the costumes that he was wearing, like, oddly enough, the weirdest thing, they were talking about Benson's costume on what it was not Back to the Future, but some random. Yeah, I recently took the wiki just to make sure. Yeah, recently, and it was actually some. He was playing as Abe from Primed. Yeah, and for those of you wondering, I'm referring to the film, not the. So yeah, there's a logic in Prime. No, I'm not referring to paint or not referring to the paint itself and or even the makeup brand. And yeah, there is actually a which I thought this film looks like a horror film because of how the poster looks. But it's actually just a drum. Which I did. And yeah. Which actually explains what's going on in the time traveling works. Yeah, sorry, it's how the timeline works, and yeah, it's a time traveling movie being in a box for some odd reason. Anyways, Muscle Man is Zod from Zod. Yeah, he's dressed up as some, which wasn't a good film, but and dressed up as Zod. Oddly enough, he's dressed up in a horrible bad film, which I don't know why he's in this film. Yeah. Checking films on, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they like to mostly. Still, the show likes to talk about 80s and 90s. Hi-Fi Ghost dressed up CT from E.T. Yeah, we talk about Eileen, which is Samus Aran from Metroid Prime. Morgan and Rigby are dressed up. Okay, Rigby dressed up as Shay, and Morgan is dressed up as Shay. Both were in Akara, and Skips, but also dressed up with the third breath as Hooker from Total Recall, which I thought he was just a third nipple because really it's just a third nipple, which actually makes a reference to actually the female protagonist. which I don't know why I wanted to dress up as a girl for some odd reason. Witness is safe. She feels like an expert. I don't know, I haven't seen Total Recall, and I might think about checking out what's with the third breast. And yeah, it's from... Actually, probably in the reboot or something. And yeah, the film is trying to reimagine the story, but anyway. And yeah, I don't know why. I probably need this. For those of you wondering, I bet this episode takes place way before the events, or maybe non. I'm just gonna say this, mostly if I review the Terror Tales of the Park, or mostly these episodes, I will officially say they are mostly non-canon. The reason why I say these are non-canon was because of reasons. Yeah, I always think these episodes are non-canon as they really don't die in the film. We don't see them actually dead or something like that. So yeah, the main reason why I call them non-canon. And yeah, it's really feel like a non-canon film. I've just been looking up on random stuff. Anyways. And yeah, oddly enough, even the... And why is Toothpick Sally dressed up as a... Also, yeah, Charles, I thought he was dressed up as something like a cowboy like McCree. That'll be the best. To remind us who's voice acting him. Or even the fans of Overwatch will remind it. And Toothpick Sally just dressed up, just put a Mona Lisa on her head. It's like just putting a famous art on your head. It's like boom! Done! You get the idea. And recap bot and recap robot, which I know just wears a weird jacket and that's it. So, yeah. Now yes, for those of you wondering about the, I did look up on a black hole. Which I did look up on this black hole. And, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go talk about that later. Now, anyways, the first story is Skizzes, which is my least favorite story, which, oddly enough, it feels weird. Anyways, as what I'm saying, the first story is kind of, well, showing the Wind Tossers and everything, and the Nightmare Planet. Oddly enough, in the story, I don't know how and they died, and yeah, oddly enough, they had to go get gas for that. The second story is about vampires, and yeah, their costumes have changed. Just to, oddly enough, I can know that. No, yeah, I can obviously gonna make any. Now I need to think what they were dressed up with. Oh yeah, they dressed up mixed up with you in one of my favorite Star Wars and my least favorite Star Trek. And like Protect Star Trek. Which I'm not a fan of Star Trek, I'm more a fan of Star Wars. What? Cool lightsabers, blasters, and the Force are used. They're mostly just spaceships and wear ridiculous shades. Now go away. I need to go get the review done. Yeah, it's like something like that. Anyways, I didn't know if they were cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know what Skips is wearing. He's wearing some kind of like a, like he was Dr. Seuss or something. I don't know what he's dressed up as. Now, if you don't know in the story, I don't know. Please comment down below what he's dressed up as in the in the vampire your story, which is oddly enough the weirdest thing. Which I kind of feel like the vampire thing is kind of like, yeah, I would use a crossbow and things every day, but why not use a car? Oddly enough, when they they got turned into vampires and there's no cure, and I had to go straight to murder it. Yeah, imagine someone. Yeah, the ending was kind of not really one of my favorites. I was expecting they will like boom 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 boom, where they actually kill every single vampire or killed. Well, show their dead remaining show if they get out and then every single trick or treater gets all the candy. And the park may be renovated. Yeah, I might think about killing vampires any day. Anyways, next one. Anyways, they get to they get to the black hole thing. Yeah, which unfortunately, anyways, I don't know. I'm blaming it on no. Anyways, who created the black hole? Anyone? Yeah, I don't know. It feels like almost like Zarya was born. Oh yeah, right. No. Sorry. I'm going with another Overwatch joke. I'm trying to go with other jokes. I'm probably anti-box rip on her dimension again. And yeah. Oddly enough, I'm still gonna wait for the season finale of the show, and I might think about reviewing the season finale as a show. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right. Forgot about the referenced in one of my earlier in my more Wikipedia. But anyway, yeah, that's swapping. Yeah, awkwardly I cannot read the title because it's awkwardly named. Anywho, I also forgot to mention this. Oh yeah, and mostly also forgot about something else. Mordecai thinks that this, in one of his quotes in the episode, he said, "Oh, sorry, not the Terror Tales. I'm referring to Mordecai and Rick." Yeah, I'm just gonna call it messed up. Anyways, I know this episode was basically they referenced in the Fly movie. Anyways, also, yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff happening outside. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things happening. Yeah, that includes the clown thing. Yes, that includes that includes telekinesis, clowns, fire people can set. Much things happen lately in the city. And yeah, there's also a machine that there's more. Has the in account and Muscle Man actually also could be a reference to the hiccup, which a doctor needs to take, which doctors need to take in order to become a professional, which doctors were, which feels like almost like if you were a man, if you're a gunner, that you have killed a gun. If you're a gun, gunners need to take in order just to become professional with gunners, or the same thing as you get the idea. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's anyways. Oh yeah. The episode. Oddly enough, I do want to talk about Antipots as a character and the result I have with him. yeah. Mostly Anti-Pops was the creepiest character I had to do. It almost feels like a bot. No, mostly he erases people out of existence. Which is... Which, for crying out loud, he makes me just want to run away from him. And yes, he does will erase anyone from the entire universe. Which basically in a nutshell makes me like, ah! Run away. He shocks me as a character. And yeah, aside from Anti-Pops, I would know that I probably would mention that this is one of my scariest characters in this of a show. So yes, he mainly just erase people, which I don't count as killing because really though it does not count as killing, but just taking them out from their own universe. Which I'm scared for the character even erasing that which I don't know if it was killing or not, but I don't want to go say this is something. After Dream Warrior, I have lately been worried about the Pops thing. Yeah, Anti-Pops is the scariest character in my opinion, of a scary character in the show. He's mainly scary for a number of reasons. Yeah, I see. It mostly feels like... It's like trying to go face a... But realize he has a... I don't know if... Notice, but please, I hope I don't see this guy again. And yeah, despite I see this guy, I do... feel like... Try to run away. Try to run away. Try to run away. Yeah, mostly that guy. Anyways, let's go back to this. Anyways, the third story is basically which oddly enough feels like almost like also hiring horror characters, which you can comment down below which horror character is which, and also inviting an alien. Oh, sorry, I meant a xenomorph from the Alien franchise. Yeah, you will. If you're wondering, what's a xenomorph? Yeah, those things that like to kill. It's yeah. If you're wondering, look it up. Reminds me a lot of Xenomorph. So please, yeah, you get the idea. I don't play Alien Isolation. I see some videos based on Alien Isolation, but it's pretty scary to see a. Yeah, despite I can also make aliens canon to see a tube if an item resembles it, like where you basically wear a full clothes of a xenomorph costume and like this, and it gives you a bonus melee damage. Though I will say that, which also gives me a reason why I have a hard time problem dealing with a character who has the OPS weapon. Like I can think about the anyways. Okay, the third story, I forgot. The third story was, anyways, after the xenomorph, they killed and Shoe Shot, which he was gonna about to say which struck him in the heart and says, "Oh, yeah, I don't know why he was said before he died." It's like he's being happy that you got shot, that your heart is impaled. There's a harpoon impaled to your heart, and you just, because I'm not that immortal, dead, and something like that. And something like that. Anyways, it's kind of weird how, oddly enough, it's just things that, kind of the weirdest things I have. I do have reactions to dealing with. Anyways, after even the third story makes references to aliens. And how could a robot die from? You realize also robots don't die. You just have to destroy the mainframe. It will still be alive if you do. But I probably think they need to go for regular logic with the same as humans, so yeah. And after killing thing, they hired two supernatural beings that I don't want to talk about. And yeah, by the way, the supernatural thing I like to watch Carter and Bray. And yeah, okay, yeah, and this is even more like, yeah, I like the color. Anyways, after they escaped the black hole, they turned into spaghetti, and except for Paz, he turns into a meatball and got eaten. And Neil deGree Titan. For those of you wondering who is he, he's basically an archaeologist. Yeah, he's a black guy archaeologist, and he made a special cameo. He's well known for talking about space, and yes, he's a space. He likes to talk about space. Yes, he have done some series. He done a series where he done a few things. He's well known for mostly. He's more of a Nick. He had done the universe now. Nova Science No, Space, and done some movies, and lately he's been also in his recent and other film work was Holiday Journey, which yeah, he's well known for documentaries. Now yes, he gets a regular show cameo, which yes. Oh, and yeah, he's been in a cartoon. He's also been in animated shows. This is his next appearance stop, and yeah. Which, for those of you wondering, he actually mentioned about the scientist thing. And yeah, for those.
Sorry guys, it's nothing.
And yeah, he ate him because yeah, you get the idea. And the other thing, in every single mostly or every rig of that horror of terror horror, they also said this. They also wished them a happy Halloween, which is oddly enough the weirdest one. Yeah. But still, I do also note that I would make a weird. Oddly enough, you can actually know the science thing. Mostly, for those of you wondering, yes, he has been on cartoons in the past, which I'm not gonna say. Oh, explain the elephant in the room. I also explain mostly the elephants in the rooms. Even he plays himself mostly as a well-known scientist. Yes, he has been an archaeologist. Sorry, I'm confused with those two. And yeah, he's been as well known for being mostly to know how space works. Kind of feels like you're well known as a science person, and you. Anyways, he's also been in Gravity Falls, which, yes, he did play. And yeah, I know him playing a pig. Yes, he plays he plays the typing thing. I forget. Anyways, he appeared in a few episodes playing himself, and as well as playing some random sort of the cameos. I also feel like imagine myself I play a scenario cameo of a show where I said, oh, like if I'm a cameo playing myself, I would say, hey everyone, welcome. Oh yeah, the host guy is on the bathroom break, so please don't ask where he is. Please don't. I didn't kidnap him, by the way. I'm back from the bathroom. You started the show early. I was supposed to let you. You're supposed to come out of the bathroom, not you going to do the exact opposite. Too late. Oh. Anyways, okay, yeah, something like that. Overall, his cameo appearances is the weirdest one. He gets talking about the spaghetti guy, pasta thing, and yeah, the science, and get eaten. And oddly enough, he's in a spaghetti restaurant. And yeah, he's well known for being a guy who's basically I love science. Even making cameo appearances, I can make a talk about. What's this? The moon landfall, Oregon crossing at 1800 next year. actually next year, then solar eclipse is gonna happen in the single at 10:17 PD 10. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading. Sorry, I've been science stuff. It's really I've been mostly science. I've been into science, and yes, I know sciences. I have been into science. And for those of you wondering, yeah, I'm not really into science anyways. So yeah, this is a weird cameo appearance, and yeah. Anyways, no, this guy, I can, honestly, I actually heard about this guy before, and yeah, it was from Gravity Falls, and where they were talking about, okay, yeah, I'm thinking about ending this here. Anyway, sorry it was too long. I don't know how to control what to do and stay focused on my work. Anyways, I gotta go. Bye.